A few years ago, a doctor told me my heart was in atrial fibrillation, AFib. And in fact, I'm still persistent AFib. But, everything that we had planned for our lives, all of a sudden it felt like it became urgent to do.
We're Phil and Tonya. We've been married 32 years. We're still working full time, but that moment changed how we lived every single day.
Yeah, this is our story, and this is why we started Alurvanta Living.
And why we said that we're not going to let someday be someday. We want it to be today. So you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
This dress has pockets, and it's amazing.
Dude, I love it. Yeah.
You know what else is amazing? We've been married 32 years.
Wow.
And I love it. And I love you more.
Yeah, that's so cute. Hey, two working professionals. We've lived most of our life now here on the Gulf Coast.
Yep.
And on paper, everything's fantastic.
Yep.
So hard to believe. 32 years ago, we were young college athletes. We were full of energy, had so much ahead of us, but I still can't believe it was 32 years ago. And, we were ambitious. Got to the point, just like most, we started focusing on our careers and put ourselves behind. And many that are looking from the outside would say, life looked good.
We found ourselves saying that we'll focus on our health later. Saying I'll start tomorrow is just never a good idea. Today should always be the day.
I want to take you back when everything changed. It was like yesterday. I woke up in the middle of the night. We were actually on a cruise, and I could not catch my breath. I was pacing all night. I went out on the balcony trying to catch some fresh air to see if that would help, and it did.
Yeah, I think we were in a little bit of denial. We'd been very healthy up until that point, nothing ever wrong. And I knew there was a problem when he couldn't walk up the stairs with our backpack and I had to carry it. He's not out of shape. I just didn't understand what was happening.
I think denial was the key word because I kept trying to power through it. We got back home from the cruise, and eventually I thought I would just go to urgent care and thought maybe they would give me something and I would be fine. And lo and behold, my resting heart rate, 185.
Crazy.
Hospital I went. They took me to urgent care, and I was in the hospital in and out for several times.
Weeks at a time, not short stays, weeks. And it was a very scary time.
Yep.
This is me at my worst. I went all the way down to 164 pounds. My skin was gray, I was real thin, and literally just wasting away. I just remember many mornings I would look in the mirror and I barely recognized myself, and I would just start bawling, going, who's this person I'm looking at? I looked sick. And I never wanted to eat. I just wanted to sleep. I was so exhausted. Tonya saved my life by encouraging me to eat. She would make pancakes, which are one of my favorites, peanut butter cups, another one of my favorites. She put them together, and those things were pretty amazing. That, nutritional drinks, and ice cream, literally those three things were all that I lived on for a couple of months. And I just remember looking at the photo later and thinking, how? Why did I get to this point? And I need to take charge. And I worked very closely with my doctors so that we made sure we had a plan. We could figure things out of how do we move forward.
This is the same shirt you saw in that photo. Hard to believe, I know. But I'm telling you, I kept this shirt on purpose. It's a reminder for me. But in that photo, you can see that it was just falling off me. My arms were barely filling the sleeves. And now I fill this shirt up, and I feel like a different person. I feel alive and so much energy and just feel great. And I keep this shirt as a reminder. I never want to go back to that. So I'm just so thankful of the changes that we've made.
Watching the man I love look like that shook me to my core. It wasn't just his wake-up call. It was our wake-up call.
Yeah, and this diagnosis was not going to break us. In fact, it was going to make us stronger. And the support that we got from all of our family and friends, it was amazing. It was healing in itself. And, we are pretty private people, laughable since we're sharing it right here, but that was a few years ago. And I don't think folks realize how bad it was, because there were several days I woke up and I made sure Tonya was okay, because I thought that was the last day, and I told her this might be my last day and I'm okay.
That's never gonna happen, no.
But we made a decision. It was not going to define us. And it made a difference in our lives. And I keep the shirt, like I mentioned before, I keep it as a reminder and how we want to live. We want to live life fully. We want to travel. We want to do all the great things. And I never let a second go by where I just don't live it to its fullest.
Yeah, gotta show up every day like you mean it.
That's right.
I mean, we realize something simple but huge. If we want to travel the world, hike the trails, and stay independent well into our 80s, 90s, hey, even to 100, we have to build that body and that life now, not someday, today.
So we started showing up every day, even when we didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, moving our bodies, eating for energy, protecting our time together on purpose.
Oh my gosh, I know. We're not telling you it's a dramatic overnight change. It's not. It's consistent and deliberate choices stacked up over time.
That's why we started Alurvanta Living. It's to document everything, honestly, and to bring people with us.
And if you're in your 50s like us, we're living proof it's not too late to start.
Yeah, and I say even if you're much younger, don't wait for a wake-up call. Start now.
On this channel, we're sharing it all. Fitness, movement after 50, eating for longevity, our travels, our marriage, aging on our own terms.
So that's our why.
Follow our journey as we intentionally build the next chapter of our lives.
Subscribe and come along.